recording?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't really know where to begin, but I came home last night to talk to my husband, and I told him about us, and we talked for a long time. And I guess long story short, we're gonna try to work things out.
Bruh.
You and I can't talk anymore.
Bruh. Bruh.
Hey traders, welcome to episode 659 of the show. You could be doing anything, but you're here, and I appreciate it. If you don't know, I think we're good. Yeah. If you don't know, this is like an older like overlay scene, but it was like really dead, and I revitalized it just to make, like whatever, man. The more scenes, the better. When I had my when I was doing, my alternative battle station with the green screen. I was like up there, full screen, everything in the background. I was like, man, I don't have anything like that really that I utilize here. So I got it, man. I got it. So like, when I'm engaging in chat or we're just hanging out, drinking stream, whatever we're doing, I can pull this up, and as you can see below, all the memes that people make, we have winners, right, from different months, memes of the month, right? So very cool stuff. If you want your stuff down here, be creative, post your memes and meme of the month, and it might show up here, okay? But we'll be utilizing this source or this scene a little bit more often since we didn't before, okay, man? And I'll probably do the green screen more often, just back and forth. Who cares, man? Keep mixing it up, keep changing things. All right, so that being said, back to what we know. All right, no one get the pitchforks out yet. We'll be fine. So what's happened since the daily closed, since the day stream? The very early day stream. That's one of the earliest day streams I've done in a long time. But since then, we've just sold off. We were at 10,700 or so, 10,650, and now we're at 10,516. Got as low as 10,400s. Well, is it any like wonder, man? It's like you hadn't sold off much, but you had 60-minute bearish divergence. That's the culprit, probably. And look no further than the 60-minute. I hope it's saved, man. Nice, it's saved. Okay, so think about it, and this is just again, this doesn't have to last long, but it's like you had the 60-minute divergence on both oscillators. You were at I think a resistance, right? August 25th. You kind of up thrusted just a little bit, not much, before selling off. I think there's going to be another resistance above you at 10,930, and you're just at the bottom of that resistance points, or that range, I guess. And so from there, I plotted, excuse me, 1 and 2 on the top and then 1 on the bottom. And believe me, did it for good reason. I did not forget to try 1 and 2 here. I got more touch points on the heart line going 1 and 2 on the top and 1 on the bottom, not 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top. Okay, more heart line touches. So, and here you are. If that's the case, you're right at, you finally made it, man. And you've gotten no lower so far in this little upsloping channel with the divergence at the resistance. You sold off, but let's see how far it goes. How like, how far is the bearish divergence on a less significant time scale going to carry us to the downside before we potentially reverse and go back up? Or will we ever do that, right? Because nothing's certain on these markets. Okay, that's 60 minutes. Just looking at it a little bit cleaner. And that is all we know. All right, whatever, dude. But either way, you got to be real happy, because if you weren't able to make the day stream, this is the first time we're talking, I guess. It's, hey man, Bitcoin ran up another $300 freaking dollars from the $700 before it to Bitcoin was up, still up, I think, over around $1,000 since, still up over $1,000 since the month of September has begun. It's only in 3 days. Hype in the chat for that, at least. Man, it's so tough with these decibel levels. I don't know, man. It should be good. So the hurricane Dorian has strengthened a little bit, just because it's getting pushed north and not west anymore as much. So that means it's getting away from the Bahamas, right, to Freeport, that land. And so the eye was just sitting over those islands, and that was like kind of what screwed up the formation of the eye. And now the eye is back. It's just, again, it's not near as strong as it was, right? It will never recover, most likely, to that. But it's still category 2, right? Still category 2. Just keeping it up on the screen until it gets way too weak, and then we can just go back to the default overlay. You get it. Whatever, man. Okay, so that's Bitcoin again pulling back some, but might just be setting up for a flag, right? Could just be some sort of pennant developing, could be some sort of like rally, lower high, sell off, rally, lower high, flags, breaks the upside, or Bart Simpson's down and we get a square up at like 10,400 first, I believe is the first one, and then there's one below it around 9,700. Worst case scenario. And even if you sold off, man, dude, don't even be scared. Of course, this thing goes straight back up. It could daily, plenty of room, but like, you know, if you just think about it, okay, whatever. Oh, then it sells. Does it really matter if it gets below 10,000 again? Not really. 9,600 was really important, and we got back above it before the monthly and weekly closed. So you could go even further down, man. 9,600. You'd be scared to back test before maybe running again. Okay, so there's all kinds of stuff. So much that could happen from here. Okay, but you got to know the PCZ of the potential bearish cipher so far looking brilliant. Right around 11,660, 11,675, I think I said earlier. Can't remember. It's just right around that area. All right. If you ever got to the PCZ, that is us actually breaking out of the downsloping structure, the correction we've been in for like 66 days or something, 65 days now. Remember, standard correction on the stock market around 90 to 100 days, and we're at 65-ish. Nothing weird there. Correcting after a beautiful, momentous rally to the upside, man. All started here. Wow. Look at this pattern size compared to these. These are monsters. These are pretty big patterns. Large structures. Also, real quick, I do want to say to one of our own, and it's Melissa, the Iowa Jesus peoples in the house. My God, man, hold on, it's getting lit up in here, dude. Happy birthday, Melissa. We love you, bruh. Well, not bruh, but sorry. Have it.
How's the most popular Alteth doing? Been away a while, it's all hodling.
Dude, my GPU is freaking out. It'll get it, man. It'll grab it, and it'll get good. Dude, there's no way it's too much, man. But yeah, this is probably pushing it to the... I mean, I get it. It's a 2080 Ti, but think about everything going on that's being encoded. Think about just look at all the graphics I have, all the moving pieces and parts, right? Hey, it caught up. All right, it has to catch up, that GPU. All right, so we got the confetti. How is dude? What's up, Oz, man? How's the most popular alt Ethereum doing? Been a while. Been away a while. That's all you're holding. It looks like a very similar pattern to the corn. This is the way I have it, right? So it's like it had that channel, it broke out of it, and then might have been a higher low, right? The bat, but then just like Bitcoin, and then oh my God, too much confetti. Sorry. Just want to say happy birthday to Melissa. Okay. Thanks for being a part of the community. Y'all are amazing. All right. Roomba is going to have a tough time cleaning up all that confetti that just fell all over my floor. Was worth. Bruh. So, I think that in linear scale, you might have a potential harmonic developing. On the daily, if you've been following at all, nothing's really changed. You're trying to break out of a wedge that you've been stuck in for freaking a while now. A couple months, like a month and a half or something. Just keep that on. Alright. So, yeah, I mean, it had the receding volume, the bullish divergence, triple MACD bullish divergence, at critical supports near the apex of a falling wedge, two downsloping converging trend lines, and you're running out of room. Okay, there's just not much space left. There's nothing like, dude, look what are you gonna do in here, man? Remember, it's like one of the oldest metaphors I've given. It's like Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, where they go and they drink fizzy lifting drink, and they're floating on up, and it's hilarious on the way up. Everyone's having a great time, but then all of a sudden, the music changes, and they run out of things to touch. That was weird. And yeah, they're like, Grandpa Joe, oh my God, dude, you're a terrible influence. Grandpa Joe, how could you ever do this? I'm a child. I'm a kid. I'm supposed to indulge you, right? Because I'm a kid. I push the boundaries, and you're supposed to say no. And it could have cost them the entire chocolate factory, but that's where you are right now on Ethereum. You're out of space, man. Fizzy lifting drink. You better start burping real soon, or you're screwed.
Bruh.
That's it. Otherwise, like all this that looked so well, right? It looked so great for the asset to maybe reverse its price action will be all for naught, and the downtrend could continue, right? Especially if Bitcoin doesn't play ball. And really, come on, man, what is it that is just killing these alts? It's this right here, killing those alts. 72.85%, right? It broke to 52-week highs on this chart anyway. I know there are people that are, saying that it's much higher than the 73%. This is fake news, whatever. I don't really care. I'm just looking at this chart and just showing you what I see, and it's like 52-week highs. It's really over 2-year highs. It's like 26-month highs, right? And every time this goes up, I think it gets worse and worse for altcoins. It's not good for them, especially, really their performance. They're becoming more illiquid, and it's just gonna be harder to move these prices up, I guess, right? Maybe eventually something will break, it'll give way, and things will flip around, but the meta, has been Bitcoin dominance back on the rise. Being the king, taking its throne back. Because, dude, there was one time it was like 35% total market cap in January 2018. Oh, man. That was terrible times, right? It was awful. Whew. That's right, there can be one corn. Well, there actually can be two corns. The real corn that's been around for thousands and thousands of years, maybe even longer. And then there's Bitcoin. So, no, you're wrong. It's actually two corns. Does everyone get what's going on? Y'all even here? I know it's Tuesday. Here is a Gartley. A wild Gartley appears at the XRP chart that hasn't changed since it appeared, right? Since we hit the PCZ. Once we identified it. Hadn't changed, man. So just beginning is continued to rally. Don't know how high this is going to get. You would, at this point, A to D, you probably hit a 50% retrace. So reversals can happen in the golden zone at any time. But, if you're swinging for the fence, if you had a stop loss below X, then you're looking for no lower than 28 cents. And then a secondary target, 29.304 cents. Which makes a lot of sense because look at the resistance up here at these levels. But we just made the joke like, oh, the bottom's in for XRP because the Gartley appeared. Gartleys are beautiful. You must respect them, take heed of them when you identify them. All right. Now the beauty. It's like, aha. Now I get to bring up the full screen. Got a haircut today. So it's alright. It's not bad. There's only so much you can do with my hair, right? But it's good. So just gonna scroll up and say hi. Those islands were decimated. Yeah, 70% underwater. That's what's being reported. That's pretty freaking insane if you ask me, man. Now what I'm gonna do is like showing the screen over here, right? And be able to get my Stream Deck set up for a whole full screen overlay to where like I can switch between different things. Right, I can switch between like my alt screen, my main screen, the browser screen, anything I want. I'll get that set up. But this is like, you know, I've spent some decent amount of time getting this all like reconfigured and stuff. Had to redo a whole overlay for it too. There's no jar here. It's too much work and it's too confusing. Having different overlays with different jars. It's stupid, man. On the green screen, I have no problem because I don't have a base matte overlay like I do here. Like all this stuff up there, that, you know, is built into the overlay. So I can't transfer it to the full screen. It sucks. Yeah, so 7% of the Bahamas underwater, or like, you know, Freeport underwater. And then insurance companies, talked about it earlier, are expected to take on $25 billion in losses from Hurricane Dorian's damage. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh my god. Is it not showing up? Of course it's not. Dude, this is so broken, man. Hold on. Do you want to say Tyler M, B and K, Ryan P? Thank y'all for joining the Patreon at some point today. Really appreciate it. I know it was earlier. I just was unable to see it because I'm not getting alerted on it. It's just email where it should be popping up. It's a joke, man. It's like they don't even care, man. Remember, everything that we try to do special here, most people don't do the special stuff because most people are just Twitch thoughts or, you know, scrubby video game streamers, whatever. Okay, so good to see all those happy birthday wishes for Melissa. Seriously. What's up, Heath? Cover Crypto, TR Fun Guy, Mr. Shaffa Man. What's up, Caffeine? The Utah Jesus Man. No says the GPU isn't working on the encoding. It's a separate ASIC IP in the GPU doing that. So if it's in the GPU doing something, is it not the GPU doing it? And the the overlay is done by other parts of the GPU. So again, the argument could be made, if it's in the GPU, it's the GPU doing it. No, right? Don't let bad trading decisions cost you the chocolate factory, Bradford. Sage words. Very much so. Ooh, J-Mob's in the house. So Mr. Lodic. Bet Stump. Another broadcast today. What a treat. It's whatever, man. We're just looking at memes. Many memes from the community, dude. We have talented individuals in here. Also hilarious. Alts are slaves of Bitcoin. Kind of right now. They weren't for a while, but it all really started shifting hardcore in April. And you remember that too. That was like the explosion up to the upside, that impulse, that violent impulse. Wabi? Oh my god, not Wabi, dude. Okay, I'll go back, dude. Enough of my ugly face. It's too big, man. Coffeine. is here. Yeah, it's Eric Coffin. Yep. They changed his last name at Ellis Island to Coffin, I hear, or something. You didn't get the stream alert? Well, that's why you should join the Discord, because if you were a part of the Discord, you'd know. Everyone in here. If you're not part of the Discord, then that means you will certainly miss out on live streams. It's inevitable that you will miss streams that you might have wanted to see that day if you had time or wanted to watch. Okay, I mean, it's just YouTube. YouTube is a terrible notification system, and welcome to it. So Discord is where you gotta be. Have the notifications on.
Hey Mitch, can you check the stock to flow indicator on BTC and your thoughts on it?
The indicator? I know stock to flow is good for Bitcoin, right, for the future, but I'm not really sure, you know, how it's going to work in the short term or midterm. Thought that was just something that was going to get better over time, especially with the halvening and all that coming up next year. I don't know, man. Stock to flow. Oh, they're here. I'm getting hacked, dude. By the Russians. What am I supposed to do? The scaling's terrible, man. Can't even do the double click. See it. Might need to go to like Bitfinex or Bitstamp or something. Oh, it's like the color. Oh man, hold on. Histogram. Okay, not really sure. So the stock is the dots. Yeah, stock to flow and Bitcoin model value based on stock to flow. Well, dude, I don't know. I mean, like, why does it look like this and all of a sudden it looks like that? It's a histogram, right? So it's just like down here, but it's just like it's been the same, and I don't know, maybe it's not. It's continued increasing, right? I mean, this goes back to 2013. It's not all the data, but high, yeah, September 1st, 2019. Look what's happened. Yeah, it's exploded up, whatever it is. Maybe someone could help me with that. I don't know how, I mean, to read it that well. I knew that seems significant, more significant than ever. Okay. And wow, there you go. Stock to flow here is literally, I don't even know what that even is. Thanks, Luis, man, for freaking me out a little bit, okay? Just gonna hide that for now. Maybe we'll get more insight on it or something. Just not in terms of what it is, but just more so in terms of like reading it and what that significance might be. Jimmo says YouTube alerts are garbage. He hasn't gotten one in over a month. Discord is key. No, it is like imperative. It really is. If you want to watch, like, think about it. Like, oh, what happens if Bitcoin breaks the upside at 2 in the afternoon and maybe like I go live and you don't know about it and YouTube doesn't notify you? You're screwed. You're not going to know about it. Unless you just randomly go say, hey, is Mitch live? What does it help me with? I mean, running apps. That's what it's supposed to do. I don't really game on here. I gamed, played Shadow of War last year.
Bruh.
Spin for Melissa's birthday.
Is Melissa in the chat? That's the question. Right, gotta find out if she's in the chat. I will if she's here, brother man. I just haven't seen her, but you know how chat goes, so I can't see everything. I don't think I've seen Dan yet. Okay, man. You're looking for Bat to get a pop? Yeah, dude. Bat's kind of a joke, right? Like, in terms of technically.
Hype for Silver's peak at about $19.60 today.
Bruh.
Yeah, hype in the chat for Silver, man. I saw someone say Caterpillar. I mean, we'll look at Caterpillar, but yeah, let's look at Silver Connect real quick. Killed it, man. It was at such critical resistances, the golden retrace, everything. It's like, screw you, resistance, boom, explodes the upside. Yeah. It's like, it's literally this, man.
Oh, would you look at this?
Nearly hit the 786, which was the target. Remember, in the day stream, we had not even gotten there yet, but we almost freaking touched it. $19.64. Silver is on a run, man. It's on a freaking insane run. And if you exceed 1964, 786, the deep retrace, well, your next target after that's $20, $20.38. But then the 100% retrace is at $21.22. And that is when we look at the weekly and we say, what if you broke that, mother of God? I think you know what that means. Potential double bottom. What I just talked about, that $21, 22-cent range, whatever, is the neckline of the potential double bottom, and it's not a real double bottom, confirmed double bottom until it breaks that neckline. Back testing would be good, but you don't always get that, and you're just running to it. You want it so freaking bad. Measured move if you did break out, and the whole pattern played out like a, like a fairy tale. Your target is $28.68. But that's no different than the same analysis I did April freaking 7th, dude. It's the same analysis. April 7th, literally like right here, dude. Right here. Yeah, hype and chat for Silver, man. Silver killing it, dude. Killing it. Anyway, we were talking about something else. Oh. I drew clouds on this. Oh, what? I am not even gonna show it. It looks terrible on the weekly in terms of my artwork. Okay, so it's nuts, man. How I had it. Caterpillar and this large uptrend, and really I just used 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and then it ran up, it hit that top again, and look what happened. Looks like kind of like it started out as a wedge, weirdly enough, and then maybe it's just a channel. Probably, right? Retrace from the lowest point to the highest point, 50% now, again. Once more. And someone's talking about maybe it's diverging or something like that. I'm sure, maybe. Not on the MACD on the weekly. Not on the RSI on the weekly. Gross, man. You're at, look left, extremely important here, right? May 11th, February, or May 2011, February, March 2012. You held it once, rallied, but the second time, or you obviously failed and couldn't make higher highs. And so now here you are again, and you better hold on. There's another support down at the, like 111. But if you can't hold 111, 98. Another pretty major one at 87. So again, if you don't hold 114.88, 101, don't hold 101, 87 bucks. Let me make sense of this. All right, it was like this. It was almost just like a channel or wedge, but now, right, two diverging trend lines. So descending broadening wedge after an impulse up. This is completely fine. You've been going through a correction since January of 2018. So this correction's been going on, man, over a year and a half now, right? It's a long time, and the trend is, you guessed it, overwhelmingly bullish. So eventually, yeah, the downswing resistance, once you break it, man, could go on another good run. Okay, wow. Yeah, dude, like, it's like kind of class C bullish divergence, but bearish convergence here. A low on price, a lower low on price with higher levels negative Momo. That is bearish convergence. But yeah, kind of some class C bullish divergence, which doesn't, its weakest form, right? Where you make a low on price, a lower low on price, and you make a double bottom on the oscillator, which in this situation is the RSI. Doesn't mean a penny price action reversal to the upside. Just means stagnation in Momo, stagnation in relative strength. And I just don't really see the weekly or daily giving me the divergence I would like. But yeah, definitely at a very critical support here. Just remember, if the macro, the S&P 500, Dow Jones, the major indices dump, this thing's going with it. Always got to keep that in mind, right? Just like we talk about altcoins and Bitcoin. Okay. Thanks, TR Fun Guy, man. Well, it's not like I hate bats. You say, can you look at your favorite bats? And it's like, bruh, I mean, it's not. I like bats, like what it is, the project that's real, and you can actually use it. I think that's really cool. But yeah, I get you, because it's kind of a joke. Well, it's been a joke, that is. Well, yeah, as everything rallied today, little bat did not. And that's okay, because we're nearing PCZ that we have not touched yet at 15.138 cents. Haven't touched it yet. Showing bullish divergence on both oscillators, but went nowhere. Like, really? Went nowhere? What is it going to take, man? Maybe you sell off one more time. Maybe you hit that PCC, that 886, nearly a 200% retrace from B to C. Maybe you get it right there. And that's an entry. That'd be an entry for a long position. I mean, this is this is the same way you identify a harmonic on a traditional market with a traditional asset. Look at the same way. BAT had a stupendous run leading up to the Coinbase listing, and once it actually got listed, it got utterly destroyed, sold off, attempted scrub rally, 65% retrace on that scrub rally, and then it sold off incessantly. And it all topped out late April, while this thing was getting wrecked still over and over and over. Bitcoin was continuously rallying to the upside. Imagine only holding BAT, right? Imagine only holding XRP during that whole run up from February 8th to June 26th, 2019, man. Nothing wrong with a little diversification. Even if you're a moon boy, even if you're a fanboy of an asset, come on, dude, be rational. Okay, patiently waiting, man. Okay, sweet. There's your bat.
Bruh.
Sherry, that was for you. So retracing good, man. Ooh, I could do this, man. Do anything I want, man. Anytime. I can just flip-flop it. I can just be like this. Boom. If I want to, I can go to 60 minutes and bring it up, and you can see it pretty freaking clear. Right here. It's not too bad. You can even see the numbers, kind of. I mean, maybe if you're not, maybe not, but I can definitely see them. That large scaling really coming in to save the day on the mini screen. We should have a picture of homeless or Alex's head in the bottom right of the little screen, like mini screen, mini Mitch. My mic makes me look like I'm wearing a sling. Yeah, dude, we're going my sling blade, or are we actually going hunting? Like, we could go either way on that one with the jokes. What's up, Jack Brown? Where's Jack Black? What's up, Lori Castillo? That's right, Heath, man. Get that bread, man. Cornbread. Dude, I'm so behind on chat. Holy crap. Dude, I'm so behind. What happened? Oh my god. It's Aquinas theory, man. SJB. Sherb. Oh man, I don't know. You know. Probably pretty easy to plot, maybe not, but yeah. See, I don't even know if you want to do it from the top side. I mean, it looks. I mean, I know why you're asking, because it's like, oh, it broke out if you anchor from the top side, but if you anchor from the bottom side, it's not. Oh, I get you, man. I get what you're saying. I get why you're asking about it. SJB or Sherb. There it is. Yeah, it was a geometrical breakout, but only ran to make, I don't know, lower highs and sold off again. But a low on price. What? A low on price. Okay, your RSI is clearly diverging on a daily time scale. MACD. A low. I mean, I get it. It looks like it's diverging. It's kind of like class B-ish divergence on the MACD, class A on the RSI. So yeah, it looks like you've got some. About the same lower levels negative Momo. And again, it's like you went from here to here. But remember, man, it's like, okay, so say it's there, so maybe it pops, but what is the highest percentage chance of what's going to happen? It'll rally, make lower highs, it's off again. Now, of course, it could turn around, but yeah, that's there on the daily, on Shub. I knew it, dude. It's not like the angle of descent has changed too much, so it's terrible. Weekly. Oh my goodness, man. Wow. Look at that MACD divergence right there. Jeez. It's ridiculous on the weekly. I hate doing this, man. It's like I hate how it will do that. Should auto make it do that. So yeah, dude, like slightly lower low and very little negative momentum compared to the last time we had negative momentum right above it, right? And then the RSI slightly diverging.
I finally signed up for Patreon to learn more. Right now I'm wishing I spent more time learning and investing in myself. So, here's to supporting your stream and learning more. Cheers.
Dude, stable guy.
Bruh.
Thank you for the $6.72, the US dollar coin. Stable guy, get it, chat. Oh, let me see this. Because I tried to update my email and it's not popping up, dude. But dude, thank you, man. Seriously, for joining the Patreon. I'm not seeing, I think you maybe joined yesterday or... Yeah, yesterday. That's why. All right, I thought like, you know, you had joined, you know, like just moments ago or something. But I was like, oh yeah, the 321, right? The 321. How could we not know it was you, dude? Thank you, man, for the sports. Okay, yeah, it's all about investing yourself in the Patreon, but it's a one of the best ways to say, hey Ray, I want you to keep coming back multiple times a day, producing content, and keeping, you know, whatever it is that draws you to this stream. That's like why you'd join, man. Thanks, dude. Yeah, what fake triangles go, gamer? Which ones, man? Melissa's here.
Bruh.
She is here. Okay, all right, Melissa. Someone is spinning. All right, there's a spin for you. Okay, you must spin. Ooh, if I could get the wheel spin to work on the big screen, that'd be pretty lit. Let's see if we can do that. I think we can. The wheel. The wheel. It's not bad, man. Right, we can look at Bitcoin too and have the wheel going. Not bad. Melissa, are you ready? You better be. All right, here it is. This one's for Melissa. Everyone, hold your breath. Oh, Mr. Schaffer, get wrecked, dude. Mr. Schaffer must drink. Sorry, man. What's up, Dan Williams? Tiger Roll. You can only carry a dozen silver eagles. Is that sexual? Sounds maybe like it. I don't know, this community tainted me. It's almost like anything I say that maybe is like 5% sexual, it seems like everyone's gonna be like laughing about it, and it makes me think, like even the Grandpa Joe thing earlier, I'm just like, did I just say something super sexual or something? So Aquinas, man, weekly bullish divergence on both oscillators. On the daily, bullish divergence, slightly lower low. I think there's one more thing we can do, and I don't even know if it's going to help us from your low, previous low to the high point. Oh boy, Aquinas theory, man. You're at a 1618 fib extension area. I mean, you're below it, but you're right around there. Can this hold the golden mean ratio? The only way you can do it, man. Only freaking way. So bullish divergence on both oscillators on the weekly and the daily at a golden mean ratio. Interesting variables. I think you would declare. So what up?
Bruh.
I like this, man. I dig it. Gives more fluidity to the stream, man. Bitcoin 10,596. Looking at that 60-minute, trying to rally a little bit. We got 5 minutes and 21 seconds until that first 4-hour candle of the day. closes. Are you ready, chat? Get ready. Thanks, Wayne, man. 300 people? What 300 people are you talking about, Wayne, dude? Oh, I get it. Get it, man. Hey, dude, thanks for the 410 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, please hit the like button, that bell, that sub. My streams have become very, very light lately. The wheel of inebriation, Julia. No, that's yours. Mine, I don't think is as bad. I mean, good God, the game y'all are playing, I didn't play it long. I was like already destroyed from Seth or Vet Moonboy or Drink Troll. Well, everyone. It was like the, you know, Vet Moonboy and the community destroyed me that night. But man, the game y'all were playing was something else. What's up, Alive Cinema says, hi Mitch, nice to meet you, new Bitcoiner here from Argentina. Well, welcome, Alive Cinema Argentina. Thank you for being here, and thank you for saying something. Always love when a new viewer says hi. All right, keeps me in check. This is not a recording. Bitcoin 10,619 just broke to the upside just a little bit. 25, 625, 631, 632ish. All right, let's get back to it, man. There it is. Not bad at all. Welcome to the internet? What? Oh, 420 viewers.
Is that a joint?
Nice. Thanks, Miss Chev, man. Most stocks don't perform well in recessions. They're just value stocks that just don't lose as much, right? Where you get a, you know, like a blue chip that, oh, it only lost 30 to 40% of its value, or only lost 25% of its value, where tech got destroyed and lost 75% of its value, right? So.
Bruh.
Can you look at $CRWD? Does that look like shark?
Shark Connect, CrowdStrike. Hard to say, man. Shark. It might if you could anchor at gap ups. I think you're talking about this. It's like X, A, B, C. No, you can't think about it like that. I mean, like, is the whole thing a pattern? Like X, A, B. See, this isn't even deep enough of a retrace, man. I mean, is this what you're talking about? A shark? Because it would have to be a bat first. But again, I don't really know what you're looking at. You could be looking at this. Oh, I get what. Maybe I get it, dude. I get it. Hold on. Are you talking about this? X, A, B, C, 113%. Oh. Could be, man. It could freaking be. Dude. Alright. Yeah, maybe.
3.6. Not great, not terrible.
Thanks, Mitch.
Maria.
Bruh.
Thanks so much for the 3.6 rock and not great, not terrible. Thank you, Maria. Comrade. Whew. Super scary. Always want to hear that one, you know? Maybe, man. It very well could be. So, let's see. 4 hour. I mean, you're not really showing much divergence. I don't know if you consider that. It's like the same island. Right. But I mean, I get that. Yeah. So, I mean, let's say it was it. And so you didn't fill the gap that is down at like, 72 bucks. So it's like, I'm gonna probably want to have a tight stop maybe. But yeah, one could be looking for a target of the 50% retrace. Okay. From the entry would be right here. Those are shark target. 50%. I'm not saying 50% retrace, which I think it is anyway, but it's like B. You're looking for the bottom of B for your sharks, your first target. And I think your second target can be, you can layer out. You can be really conservative, high to low, Fibonacci. If there's around that 50%. You get a 618 if you want, or 786. All right, and your last one can be A or C. Targeting's up to the trader.
Bruh.
Spin for SC Girl.
SC Girl. Dang, man. I was about to say who's SC Girl. But interestingly, SC Girl lives in SC. So rare. I mean, that's very rare, isn't it? Someone was trying to type, I think, Psy Girl, but it ended up being correct anyway. SC Girl, what you think about that? Pretty weird, right? Yeah, we can do that. SC Girl, this is for you. Don't get a chug. Don't do it. Is it like this? All right, SC Girl, take a gulp or be destroyed. It's your choice. 10,638. Let's go corn, the Bitcoin.
Bruh.
Brew.
Brew. It is not brew. It is bruh. Thank you, Science Bunnies, for the 5 super chat. Back connect. Thank you, dude. You know what? Which one I really love? The bottom left of your screen. Learning harmonics. I think Phil came up with that one. Maybe it was Black Plasma. I can't remember. But yeah, I love it. Because it was like that. It was like that for a while. Learning harmonics was like, but man, when you saw them play out, and you see how often they play out, it's nice, man. It's real nice. What's up, Postmaster? You'll drink 2 for her, J-Mob? Alright, man. Hype in the chat for the Mob. What is this? Oh, sorry. It's something else on my screen. Whoops. Julia's hoarding wee little marsupials, Julia. I don't think that's legal, okay? I'm just saying. DJ Lambs. Oh, dude, it's Crypto Lamb. It's Mike Lamb in the house. What's up, dude? You DJing? Put it to the test.
Nice to see you live tonight, Mitch. Thank you, Brew. Hard.
Bruh.
It's not brew. Thanks, Marco, for the 1999 super chat, man. Much love. That Monero in the jar. I gotta get that fixed, man. It should be Litecoin falling in, not Monero. Even though, see, I don't know. I mean, should we change it up the way how I've got the tier system? Like, should we do it where like one's worth more, so it should be worth more in tips? But then it's like we would never see some. I don't know. I think it's good. Whatever. Dude, thank you, man, for the 20. For real. And thanks for watching tonight. Because you could be doing anything, man. Seriously, on a Tuesday night, midnight. It's literally a Wednesday for East Coasters in the States right now. For SC Girl. Oh no, J-Mob. That might be your one beer talking, couple beers, I think. What's up, Carolina Crypto? Yes, right, James Glenn Brew. Cyril says pretty weird, but pretty cool. That's definitely not great, not terrible. You could just say not great, not terrible, and it would be pretty weird, but pretty cool.
Hey Mitch, minds checking out WDC on the daily? Worried about divergences? Ty.
Western Digital, right? Yes. Oh, mother of God, man. Worried about divergence, but big butt here. Big butt. Worried about divergence, yeah. There's. I mean, you know, you're definitely like at some major resistance, but man, why'd you even bring me here? Because let's see if it works. Let's see if it can play as a potential. Nope. Too freaking low, man. Not deep enough of a retrace. But beautiful double bottom, potential double bottom, and it broke the neckline. Slightly higher low, double bottom, man. Wow, how about that? Worried about divergence. Let's see. Oh, definitely looks like an ascending triangle or something, right? Sell wall, and you can definitely see that accumulation. Looks like an ascending triangle, man. Low, higher low, higher low. Well, look at that, dude. Seriously, chat. It's like
oh, would you look at this?
ascending triangle connect, man. What's going on? Okay, so there's like an ascending triangle, which is good in this context. It's consolidation after breaking the upside and a low on price, a higher low on price with lower levels of relative strength. You did on the daily have some sort of hidden bullish divergence. Divergence. He is the mob. That's right. You were randomly selected in my brain as the mob, and that is what it shall be. All right. Thanks for the 2, man. You got me cranking on the car, Crypto Toyga. Only way you can catch a live show, well, it's better than nothing, man. Just don't be a distracted driver. Okay, don't hit a kangaroo. I don't know how some of y'all feel about kangaroos, so you might want to hit a kangaroo. I don't know. I just don't understand the culture well enough down there yet. Okay, thank you, dude. So double bottom, rally to the upside. You know, if you want, there's a, think about it, from a high point to low point, you have fib extensions up here. So if, you know, these are areas where we could reverse our price action, but let's also look from the major high to low and see if we get confluence from the high point to low point. So though we cannot say it is any kind of real harmonic, we can still use confluence like we would have a freaking harmonic. And so there is confluence between $60 and $61. So say it breaks the upside. It's not a very large pattern. We could hit $61, $60, and then sell off from there. No real confluence beyond that till the 100% retrace of 107. Maybe someone could argue between 67 and 70, $3 range there. I don't know if that would consider that confluence though. So I think your confluence zone is at 61.73. Look left. You're in an uptrend, technically. Really trying to hold on here. And just think about it like this, right? Let's keep it simple. Correct. So what have we done from a high point to low point? We've rallied over 25% of the way. I mean, your common retrace levels, right? What you could do is hit 61.76 and sell off. You get at $70, sell off. $79, sell off, right? Those are all areas, right? If someone got in on this, and I mean, there's also the way you can look at it where it's a Potential double bottom. You can target for measure moves too here. Measure moves at $76. You just got to be wary at the $60 area because of confluence. Okay. So yeah, man, an ascending triangle after a rally could be consolidation for higher prices. But you are kind of up thrusting too, right? So it might be a higher risk area for sure. Where if it wanted to, like, you know, market participants wanted to make this a range, think about it, the low part of the range, the high part of the range, and you're up thrusting. But again, you could break this and there could be no more supply at this price. You can go much higher.
I can only do this once. Hope you have to chug Mitch. Spin the wheel, please. Thank you, bro.
I'm already in chug debt, dude. It is known that I'm in chug debt. I'm in gulp debt. It's all documented. So I can add it to the debt. Okay. I doubt you'll give me. You're not even supposed to be doing this. Okay. But I like you.
I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. You?
Bruh.
It's quite the question. Hold on. What's it doing? Pog Slammer. Thanks for the $18 of Ethereum. Yeah. What's the football joke? You know what, man? It's like, how come you got the Hunchback of Notre Dame? You got the halfback of Notre Dame. It's weird, isn't it? I don't know. It's like Sopranos stupid joke. The Hunchback and the halfback of Notre Dame. You also have the quarterback of Notre Dame. Hunchback, halfback, whatever. Is this
That boy is good.
Good and terrible.
Thank you, Pog Slammer, for the 18. Alright. And so literally to answer that question, yeah, I'd probably have 4 quarters. Because of football, man. Not 100 pennies. I miss Shaver. I'll add it to my debt. We have a debt crisis on our hands. Oh, thank God. Was that it right there? Yes, that was it. Dude, I owe 15 gulps now. Okay. 15. There you go, Miss Shaver, dude. That was it. Oh yeah, yes. Absolutely. Caffeine. The man himself. And it did not happen till a little bit later. I was looking for that. Alright. Very, very good, man. Hidden bullish divergence. You made a 60-minute low on price, a higher low on price, and you had higher levels of negative momentum. What does that mean, chat? That means impending price action, continuation. Continuation. It's already up sloping. It's on the up and up. That means continuation on the up and up. It's a good thing. It's what you want. It wasn't just on one. Low on price, higher low on price, lower levels of relative strength. Hype in the chat for the hidden bullish divergence in the 60-minute. Good news, everyone.
Bruh.
Sorry. There you go. Unlikely future says 4 quality friends instead of 100 acquaintances. There you go, man. Say that until they get married and have kids, and you don't. And you might want the 100 acquaintances, just saying. Okay, I'm just telling you, dude, being real. Wheel is rigged. I know, Aquinas theory, when I decide to pay this debt, you don't want to miss the stream probably, because it's just going to be one of those, dude. Alright. No, I have not gotten a P.O. box yet. Gotta get it done, man. I know it, and it doesn't take, it's not much effort to do it. I just gotta make it happen, dude. Sorry. Can you turn a gulp into a drink with like a 3-to-1 reward to risk? Wait, what? How does that even work? Kind of confusing, dude. What's up, Kind Recordings? Well, you have 2 names. It's not fair, dude. Okay, get with it and have 1 name. Higher odds for a night on the town. Remember, maybe if you have 100 acquaintances. And remember, if you had the 4 friends and they're married with kids, then that's probably not going to happen, dude. All right. What is it, Julian? 1,000 of them in the chat. That for IRL? What do you mean for IRL? I don't get any viewers when I do IRL streams, dude. People are like, screw this guy. What's up, Kamei? Where you been? Good to see you again. The Huntsville Jesus lady. You never went to my Discord, so stay. You only set up alerts. Wait, what happened? You should. You should. Woman. Join the Discord. Everyone. Or be destroyed. It's your choice. I'm sitting a joke, man. This is serious. Oh. That'd be fun. Ghost, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome. Boo, scary. Was it on the weekly? Yes, it was the weekly. Oh my god. Complete and utter destruction, man. Like, this pattern didn't even play out. Like, it couldn't. I mean, it went straight to the bottom. Straight to the freaking bottom, dude. Right? The idea, this was before earnings, okay? So just think about it like this. I had this plotted before this huge red candle happened. I was thinking, hey man, it's really far away, but maybe we'll just maybe get to 253 in time. Well, in no time, $236. So remember, if one's playing this, they still, if they wouldn't even had time to take an entry of the PCZ. So, you know, one's stop would be slightly below X. So one would have not been stopped out and probably had a decent entry. But dude, that one large red candle, look at this, man, how beautiful this uptrend is. All right. It's fantastical. And you are at the freaking literal bottom of it. That's wild. And this just shows, like, we were here, we were at 337, then earnings came out, and then the next day we had gapped down to 264 after hours, and then pre-market, I believe, continued to sell off, but that doesn't make sense. Did it really open? Oh, it's the weekly. It's the weekly. Never mind. Okay, don't worry about that. Just know that the weekly closed. All right, the selling pressure continued after the gap down. And so, yeah, now you've just got this weak little candle. Could end up being a morning star or something. But man, you got the largest spike in negative momentum in the history of this asset on the weekly. Very significant. The most oversold you've been on this asset on the weekly since August of 2017. And that was before you rallied to make a double bottom. A double frickin' bottom with bullish divergence on it. Oh my god. Think about how hilarious this would be if you didn't go any lower and started pivoting and rallying. It could be some hidden bullish freaking divergence like crazy, man. All right, what? Maybe. I don't know. Let's not get our hopes up. Let's not even think about it. Yeah, Ulta was decimated, obliterated, destroyed, demolished, embarrassed. Emasculated, whatever.
Bruh.
We love you, Mitch.
God for crypto. Thanks for the 1669 contribution. We love you too. I love you too. Irwin.coffee. 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 That's when he tips that amount, 1669. That's like his special dollar and cent variation. It's a way that he can advertise. And that's been my idea for a long time. If I ever had reputable people that I believe and trusted their product, they'd also be able to advertise with TTS if they wanted, but they'd have to inquire and we'd have to set something up. All right. That dump. What, James? Oh no. We just lost $40, man. Oh, you're talking about Ulta. Never mind. Yeah. Dude, look at that freaking dump, man. What's up, High Desert Garden?
Bruh.
Ghost, hey, Ghost said he was sorry he scared me. Well, as long as you mean it, dude. All right, we're not gonna have a problem. Don't scare me, man. Thanks, Marco, man. LSU versus Texas. That dude, I've been thinking about that one more than any other game. I'm just like, that's gonna be such a good one. Such a freaking good game. I don't know. I think it's a coin flip. I think it's gonna come down to turnovers. It's gonna be very close, most likely. Deep perception, man. Deep perception. Dans en France Radio, man. Okay. Sorry, turning it down. It was a joke, man. We're just kidding around. Just having a good time. But some people would be serious, you know, like turning it up and being like, "You're listening to the jumps, man." Johnny M in the mix. Can you feel Bitcoin? Can you feel it? I don't know if my nose is itching, man, now. What's in this coffee, Irwin? Sorry, man. I have a very weird brain. It just does things weirdly. So when I do goofy stuff like that, I can't help it, man. SC guitarist is going on a friend date with Psy Girl and SC Girl. RS Nerds. What happened? You said thy Lord's name in vain. What happened, dude? You said it out of context or something. Pump the Jams, Slim Rillo. Slim Rillo, I think. Paul Miller, yeah, man. What is chart set for on Kendall time? Zachary Clark. This is the 60-minute. I'm still in the 60-minute now, man. You know, the 4-hour, we could look at it, but you all know kind of the context of the analysis right now, where we have pivoted, and I think we've created C, and we could sell off hardcore if we wanted, and if Bitcoin market participants wanted to sell this price off more, as long as it makes a higher low than that 9,300 area, it's gonna be fine. And it could rally and keep going. I don't know how long. Look, I think Black Plasma asks, it's like, what is it? is it just gonna go straight up to the 786 or not? It's like, this was before we had our second impulse. I'm like, Bitcoin tends to do what it wants, for real. At random times, like sometimes it goes straight up to it real fast and then it's done. Sometimes it takes freaking 2-3 weeks to a month. It's crazy, dude. You hear those PCZs or those harmonics is what I'm talking about. You can feel it, King Logan, man. Oh, Billy Langford in the house. He's here, man.
Bruh.
You like it, Billy, man? All the stuff, the revitalized full screen. That's right, Ghost Dude. Oh, you have your base under your chair? That'd be lit, man, to somehow get this base connected to my Herman Miller. That'd be wild. U2SC guitarist. Thank you, Alive Cinema. And you do feel Bitcoin. Billy says Texas is gonna win. That coming from an Oklahoma fan, he might be right. But no. Nay. SEC. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Dang. Thought I had it. I do. I just thought I had it for real. Didn't have to import it. It's no problem, man. Oh, I thought I had it. I guess I don't. What? That's freaking wild. Well, crap. I thought I was going to be real smooth and quick about it, too. Alright, I have one SCC, alright? And we're going to use this one. SCC. 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 Is that good? Billy, you get what I'm saying? Be prepared to get destroyed on Saturday. Mine.
Bruh.
Dude, how long been live for an hour and 30 minutes or so, chat. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. What's up, Greg? Hey, son, man. The special chair, local dinosaur. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. If you know what I mean. Box is launching. That's right, Hyder's Garden. Yeah, Ghost Man, of course. I got my start in stocks, not crypto, dude. So, you know, most of these coins we just consider very scrubby S coins. Yes, they're scrubby and they're S coins at the same time. Logan gets it, man. Lily Bangford says, Scrubs ejected from chat. We haven't had many I haven't even seen one scrub tonight, dude. We're actually on a roll. 200 likes. Nice job. Still 420 people watching, I think. Thank y'all. Anyway, go back to that one. Take a look at the hurricane, man. Any updates on the hurricane? The hurricane. That's what it is right now. Let's see, dude. What is going on, man? Oh, that feed was live. Jeez. Wow. Holy crap, dude. You want to see something insane, chat? You want to see insanity? The Bahamas, man. Excuse me? What the? What was that? Why did I just get pressed like that? I'm getting seriously pressed. Stupid internet. Stupid whatever Twitter feed crap's doing, man. So stupid. Where was that? It just had it. Okay.
Brew. Thanks for the content.
Bruh.
Nero S, man. Struten. Thank you for the $2.99 super chat, man. I don't think I've done this maybe ever. Thank you, dude. Mahalo, bruh. Dude, what is wrong with Twitter? It's like stupid, dude. You can't click on things. Things just lose themselves. It's just literally stupid, dude. Watch what happens. I'm gonna have it up. See, look at that, man. It's just like, why does it do that? It just goes away. Screw you, Twitter. You're trash, dude. What a trash platform, man. Whatever. It's dead to me now. Forget about it. Bearable guy. People are done with me. In case you don't know, we averaged 1,600 viewers, concurrent viewers on a bad day. Yeah, look at us now. Or look at me now. Okay. They call me irrelevant. Slurpee Burger, we already looked at Batman. We looked at it earlier. Just rewind, you'll see it. What's up, JDR? No, DJ Lamb. No, the video was like 2 minutes, 30 seconds right there. The other one was like a minute 15. I wouldn't click on it. I'm prepared, dude. All right. Dude, oh my god! I just went to Twitter's home feed or whatever. I'm like losing brain cells, trying to read some of the stupid stories, man. My brain. Ooh. How's it, France, man? What's up, Crypto Don Juan in the house? Just turn to the beats. Because why not, dudes? Because literally, why not? Wyoming's the crypto leader state. Unlikely futures. I don't know, dude. 233 subs till 20k. Marco, I bet it will take 2 weeks to get to 20k. Minimum. 2 weeks. All right. But look, yeah, I made it. I made it to the 4-hour close. All right, got that 60 minutes in with the last 60 minutes of the 4 candle, which I like doing. And here I am, man. Bitcoin still looks like it's on the 4-hour, trying to consolidate somewhat. All right, down slow consolidation after an impulse. But who knows what this could turn into? It just takes time, man. It might take longer than you think. All right. So you're just, you're at that critical resistance. You know you're overbought. On the 4 hour, you're still at 77. So maybe you get back down to 70 before rallying again, and that'll take time to happen. No, Brett, not Bitcoin. No internet in Wyoming. Shots fired. I'm sure there are Wyoming people watching right now, right? Thanks, Bitcoin Art Guy. Thank you for watching and your support, dude. Seriously, all y'all are amazing. Yeah, it is a sick song, Markala. It really is. So good. I'm just mad I can't hear it. Yes, side girl. Science girl, yes. James Glenn, gross. Nice one, the Mob. J-Mob, dude. I saw your meme. Yeah. Yeah, I know we get told. Prodigal, yes. Oh, Logan, what? Okay, yeah, the start to flow. It's just weird though, man. Like the indicator that we brought up was kind of insane. Like what it had done. Like you couldn't even. It's really hard to even articulate what it means or what it's doing. On the first day of September. I don't know. Music volume divergence, yeah, Julian. Because I'm about to go get some rest, man. And take a load off for the evening, right? Have that day stream. We've done the night stream. We've analyzed the charts, gotten a little better, and we'll do it all again tomorrow. All right. Really, really appreciate all the likes, the love, the support. It's truly an honor and a blessing to be able to just come back every day to see each and every one of you. Through the good times, the bad times, and the neither times, which is kind of where we are, even though we're up $1,000 in 3 days on Bitcoin. You might not even think about it the way it was, right? The sentiment of the market, the FOMOers here that are no more. And now, man, I think we're all happy about this, really happy. So, whatever, man. Let them come back at terrible areas that are way too high, asking to get in. Every other question, should I get in Bitcoin now at 14K, man? Alright. So thanks again, everyone. I'll see y'all tomorrow. So until next time, respect the T.
Johnny and the Mets.
Is that a joint? that a joint? Is that a joint?
Alex, man, oh my god, dude. Thanks for the 10 super chat, man. Gangs, dude. Mini Mitch. Hype.
Bruh.
price action reversal at the golden zone. The golden zone. Look, you just Fibonacci from your low point to high point, but as you can see, it's a critical area. Have your alert set up. Shallow like your time scales. Alright. Critical areas.
My name is JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.